Margella. Margella.
Whoa. Hello. Yeah. Margella. 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 In my brow. Like what's up? She out, she cannot be cut. Got that fire and I'm keeping it tucked. I might say I to a slut. I need about a milli, nigga. I keep digits spinning, nigga. Ain't beat me, you a silly nigga. What's be going silly, nigga? Spread that money all over the floor. Bitch, I'm finna splurge on the count. Me and the money, we sticking together. So many clothes like it flies a feather. Margella, 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 Margella. When I step in my closet, I bring an umbrella. Big fur coat, bitch, I look like gorilla. Margella, 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 Margella. Can't fuck with no boys, they way too slimy. That driving is all like Maserati. I'm holding that whole like origami. At the time I reach that perfect timing. I'm covered in drip. I'm diving. These speakers keep knocking. I got a little bit of dropping again. Put me up in a function, got them bobbing. Margella on me, that pockets of stuff.
All right, if you didn't already know, that's a song I just dropped. It's super fire, bro. I'm gonna start dropping with him more often. Told y'all, I got shit coming. And I might not even be in the future for like other artists. I might not even be on there anymore. We just get the funding from the label and then start pushing it. But anyway, all right. Okay, hold up. Okay, so we got some information from Uzi as to like what is going on with the pink tape. Is it a pink booty hole? Is it the pink puss? We don't know. It looks like both, potentially not. It's like, so he posted Carti on his story. Now, in the past, we've actually come across Uzi capping about Carti, saying that he was on a whole lot of Red Track 16, among other details. When Carti was first, I think, like, rolling out a whole lot of Red, or at least a whole lot of Red V2 when he dropped At Me. And then he decided not to drop it then because, I don't know, maybe people weren't messing with At Me as much as he wanted. Uzi was just trolling Carti on Twitter and even dropped like his own Whole Lot of Red type song. I think that was Baby Sasuke, which he used the baby voice and all that. But so Uzi posted Carti on his story, which is, I think at this point, like Uzi wouldn't really be capping, but because he's about to drop Pink Tape and we might know when it's actually dropping, like the release date. At least we have a theory. And it kind of makes sense. Like before with Eternal Intake, we were just shooting arrows in the dark. We did like a laser tag. We didn't really know what was going on. It was just like for the fun of it. But this time, like the numbers actually add up. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But with Uzi. So he posted this of Carti. That's not Uzi or Carti. That is Lucky with a grandma. I don't know what's going on there. That's his. He impregnated that woman at some point. But as I was saying, he posted Carti on here. You can tell because like the face. You can tell it's an aspirin tree. You can tell because it is what it is. But anyway, he posted Carti on his Instagram. So I'm thinking that he's trying to tease that Carti's on the tape, among other things, because he also posted like this cover art. Let me find it right here. Now people are telling me that this is not the actual cover art. There is like Yoda on here and other things that could be like trademarkable, but it is cool fan art. Honestly, I would take this as a cover. This is dope. I mess with it. But people are claiming that is fake or whatever. It's just concept art, not the actual cover art. And it's not made by that one guy that he uses all the time. I can't remember what his name is, who does all of his covers. But I don't care, man. Does he need to use the same cover artist every single time? I personally wouldn't care. Now, as I was saying, though, so cover art, maybe that's not true. However, we have this theory. So a couple of days ago, and I was noticing this, but I wasn't really sure. It's like you need 3 pieces of data to really, I don't know, at least not confirm, but like notice a pattern. So firstly, he posted 9 Trade Demon. I posted this on Instagram and everybody was getting all mad. It literally was a fact. He posted 9 Trade Demon, which is the 9 Trade Bloods, which 6ix9ine was affiliated with at one point. I'm not going to say he was part of that gang, but he was rolling around with them when he was still popping. But that was 9 days away from June 23rd, which is when people think that Pink Tape is going to drop. But we didn't know this just then. So there's the 9 right there, 9 Trade Demon. Now 8, a couple days ago, if you looked at his bio on Thursday, that was yesterday, yesterday, said, I hate silver bullets. I hate with an 8. That was literally the day after he posted the 9 Trey. Okay. And then today he posted this on his story saying 7 days away, or just say 7 on the grills, on someone's teeth, meaning that it went 9, 8, 7. Now, why is 7, 8 afraid of, wait, what is it? Why is 6 afraid of 7? Fuck, I fucked that whole joke up. Anyway, so it goes 9, 8, 7. Tomorrow there might be some clue about 6. And then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then it drops. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure that y'all are right about this theory. Otherwise, I don't know why there would be a sequence of numbers. Like what does this 7 have to do with anything? Why did he do 9 Trade Blood, whatever? Like, I'm pretty sure I don't know. Like, that's the first time to me that he's mentioned any sort of gang. And given what's going on with Gunna and Young Thug, why would you claim a gang? Especially when they already got a case, and that's why 6ix9ine snitched originally. Like, do you want to get caught up in that? No, sir. So, that's all the information we have. June 23rd, I'm pretty sure that's true. And then also Carti, I'm going to give it a 75% chance that Carti is actually on Pink Tape. It will be fire, bruh. Cause usually Uzi hops on Carti's tapes. I'm pretty sure like he gave Carti 2 official features on Self-Titled, right? Looking and Woke Up Like This. Then Carti hopped on Uzi's Perfect Love tape. And then Uzi hopped on Die Lit. So that's 3 total. And then after that, we have not gotten official collab from them. So I guess it's Uzi's turn to get Carti. And I know Uzi, or I personally believe Uzi would sell more than Carti. But if he wants to get like optimal hype for this project to sell well, or to sell even better than it was already predicted to do, what better way than to get Carti, especially because not just because it's Carti, but it's because it's Carti and Uzi, which obviously it's like synergistic. Like if you get a Carti feature, it adds hype to anybody's project because he's so rare. But when you get the Uzi and Carti, like it's like instead of just a +10 on your rating from Carti, it's like a +20 just because the mixture of chemicals turns into the Powder Puff Girls. You know what I'm saying? It makes it into a whole nother living creature. Ken Carson feature. I don't think it's going to be Ken Carson. I know what you're talking about, though. Like, Uzi posted him. I think that's because Ken produced one of the tracks. One of the ones that he already previewed. Looks like he already took down the... Oh, here we go. So we have the covers. Ken. Yeah. I think he just produced a track. Here, wait, I'm getting a call. Yo, I'm on stream, so don't say anything bad. Probably, I don't know, not too long. I don't know if they're doing, I think they're still filming shit. All right, cool. All right, peace. All right. Sorry about that. Important call for people going out later in Miami. Uzi gonna be on Great Chaos or Opium Twins. Yo, that would actually be a fire look. But I don't think that would happen, bro. Because why would Uzi, just logically, And of course, not everything pertains to Logic or adheres to Logic because we're dealing with OPM and Playboi Carti and nothing fucking makes sense. But why would Uzi hop on Ken's project, A Great Chaos, before Carti, who is literally his label signer? Why would he hop on like before Carti hops on it? That doesn't make sense at all. Because Uzi costs like, and I don't know if Uzi would be taxing Ken Carson just because the affiliation's there. But hey, he's got to make his check too. Like, business is business. So he's got at least like, I'm pretty sure Uzi goes for $100K feature at least. So, you know, get the 50% discount, like 50 racks. I mean, I'm sure Ken could get that budget, but hey man, is it really worth it when you got Carti, who's your dad, and he'll give it to you for free because he's already getting the royalties, you know? I know you don't think Uzi's worried about the money, but hey, as I said before, like, I don't know, like cosigns are a big deal. And the more cosigns you give, and Ken would be a good one to give, so I'm not even like hating on that. But like, if you're giving out free sauce or free juice, let's say, not just sauce, free juice to too many people, like say what people say about Trippie Redd, right? When you give out your cosign to too many people, like, it doesn't mean anything anymore. So you got to accept that money. That's what the payment's there for at this level. Like, I know they already make enough money off their own music, but like Carti, the reason his feature is probably going to cost more is because you're taking him out of his casket, out of his hibernation with the Bears. The Bears. Uzi does give out features like candy. I haven't heard a lot of Uzi features lately, although he's been on a lot of funky shit, like the Snow Strippers, like a lot of outside of hip hop type. Because I feel like he went on a run the past couple of years where he just ran up a bag, probably like 20 features, 100K each. That's $2 million right there. Okay. Cash. Label ain't taking much of that. Well, they probably are. But like now he's already given all of the rappers he can, because he can't give them to too many like lower level rappers because they don't have the budget to give him the 100K that he deserves. So now he's giving it to people who are outside of hip hop, since he already ran through. He already ran a train on hip hop, basically. How old am I? I'm 26. I turn 27 soon, though. The 2 Craze snippet is good. I like that. All the Uzi snippets been chill. I fuck with them all. Is Yeet gonna be on it? That's a good question. Because I feel like Yeet is a big enough artist where he could be on Uzi's project. Like, it would add to the clout, or like, you know, features do add numbers, as in sales, to projects, because it adds multiple fan bases who are going to listen to one project and or song. And Yeet's at the level where, you know, I know he only sold like 52K or something like that, but still, like, he is one of the top streamers, because a lot of these artists do payola and other things to finesse, and they got radio, among other things, playlists. I don't even know. I don't know how Yeet and Lone and Trippie be, or whoever it is, be streaming more than everybody else, but somehow these other artists are selling more first week. It just don't make sense. Nobody really listens to the radio anymore. It doesn't make sense. But as I was saying, Yeet is at the size where I feel like he could, because Uzi already gave him a couple features, they could do a swap. And so for free, Uzi gets like a nice little feature pack from Yeet to put on his project, and that'll be like a little stimulus. Although Uzi's a way bigger artist than Yeet, and so every Yeet fan probably already has listened to Uzi. Like, Uzi's at the top of the line where he doesn't need to do features. He's like J. Cole, maybe not the same size as J. Cole, but He does not need features. Like, everybody in rap or who listens to rap is going to be tuning in to Uzi, or like will know about the project, whether or not they actually listen to it. But it's not like a publicity issue when you come to Uzi. Like, Uzi doesn't have to pay for promo. He gets posted on all the big pages for free because it helps their page, because like everybody wants to hear about Uzi. It's just like Eternal Take. Am I mad Ken is doing a grunge album? Nah. I just don't like when it's super grunge to the point where like it's too niche, like heavy metal type shit. Like, I came to rap for a reason. Like, I like rap, hip hop. Now you can venture outside of that in alternative or like little I don't know, divots of different genres. But when you go super hardcore grunge, like, you're not even grunge rap, you're just straight grunge. And it's like, that's not what I came here for, bro. But I don't think they're gonna venture outside of rap too much. So he's fine. What else went down? Let's see. Let me check my list and check it twice. Just like Santa Claus. Oh, did y'all see this? So Hard Rock came out of hiding. So it looks like Ian Connor was actually successful in getting him out the military or something. And it makes sense because so he was at the Aleeks Matthew Williams brand SS24. What is that? Spring summer 24 fashion show wearing whatever that is. But what I've noticed, and we'll get into Ian Connor soon, is Matthew Williams, because he's cool with Carti, like, music and art and fashion go so well together because they are art forms. I know I said art before, but just omit that from what I said. So it is nice to have like someone in a partnership, if you're Matthew Williams and Carti, to have like music and fashion that kind of, again, are like synergistic. The connections in each like help the other. When a rapper promotes a certain brand, it boosts that brand. It adds like the cool factor to it. And then same thing when you're a rapper and you associate with like high-end brands, it almost raises your value. You're not like one of these like, you know, street rappers who came from nothing. I mean, you can still come from nothing, but like, you know what I mean? It makes you seem bigger than life. You are rich, even if you don't have the money, because you're associating with like Dior and Aleeks and Gucci, whatever. Like you're at the rich people shows. But as I was saying, so Matthew Williams is almost like becoming the somewhat Virgil Abloh in a way. I wouldn't say it's the same. Like Virgil was way more involved because he was with Kanye and every rapper actually, and doing cover arts for a lot of artists. But Matthew Williams does have his kind of foot in hip hop where he's co-signing Yeat. Because if you remember, Yeat, he played an unreleased track, or I don't know if it was released, at one of their shows. Now Yeat didn't walk their runway at all. I think they've done Ken and Lone as well, but it just looks like Matthew Williams is going to be co-signing all these new artists a lot. And by the way, I think the reason that Matthew Williams knows about Hard Rock is because of Ian Connor, who we just watched the video with that St. Clout made, that Ian Connor is apparently like managing or like signing all these new artists that are in this new ambient 808 lane underneath like what everybody used to call Lone clones, like Hard Rock, Southside Silhouette, Rolling Thrax, Lifeless Garments, that crew. So, and Ian Connor, as you know, is friends with Carti, or at least was. No matter what, he is in the fashion industry and it has relationships and connections in the fashion industry. So even if he isn't friends with Carti, which I think he is, like that's how Hard Rock is getting into that, or at least I would assume. Like I'm not behind the scenes, but yeah, I think it's a win-win-win for everybody. And if Ian Connor is pulling all these strings, like he is really, like he's doing it right. This is the type of manager that you want. And he's not even really in the forefront, like trying to get himself clouded up. He's like letting them be the spotlight. Look up Ian Connor 33. I get it, bro. I get it, bro. If we're talking about strictly business acumen, here's a good comment. Price just went up. I'm just saying. Came back from the military. His wife had a child with another man. And now he's upgrading to the rapper lifestyle. He's repping Leaks. I didn't even know what a Leaks was before Carti and Matthew Williams, but he's repping that. It's always the brands, the high-end brands that you don't even know their name. The rich people love that shit because it's kept secret, and so it's not gentrified yet. You know what I mean? Like Gucci, I would say. I personally, I'm not even into fashion brands, but like because so many people rock Gucci and let's see, like Louis Vuitton, like it's not even designer to me anymore. It's almost like hype beast. I know they got designer pieces and whatnot, but it's like less. Like it loses its value because too many people have it. Now, if you're going into like Dior or Prada, where less people wear that, even though it might be the same price, it's like it's cooler in a way. And yes, I have zero drip. I know. Look, I don't give a fuck about any of that shit because I just bum it out. I wear shorts every day. I literally wear flip-flops. I wear sweats. I wear sweatshirts. Like I don't care about any of that shit at all. I think it's a waste of money personally to keep up with all the fashion trends. Like, look, it says spring, summer 24. Then there's going to be fall, winter, FW 24, okay? So every half year, you're going to have to go get a new set of like closet, bro. And how much money is that? Like, I'm not trying to waste my money on that shit. Plus, in a few years or like decades, let's say, we're all going to be in the metaverse, like Ready Up Player One. And we're going to have digital clothes. We're going to be living in the metaverse with our goggles on. So what's the point of having these physical clothes when we're just going to buy NFTs to wear? And that's all going to be permanent. We don't have to wash them or anything. You know what I mean? Then I'll start dripping down when it's digital. Wouldn't I want to be dripped out? Well, here's another thing. I also got a girl already, so like, who am I trying to impress? Honestly, the only people I'm trying to impress are like, I'm just trying to make as much money as possible. That's the only thing. I'm not even trying to impress anybody. I'm just trying to buy like a Lambo. I don't even know if I want a Lambo. I just want to see numbers go up in my account, in my investments. I want to buy cool properties. I don't even know if I want a boat, but I want to be able to know I can buy a boat or like I can buy a Lambo. That's really all it is. But fuck fashion, bro. I don't know. I mean, like, look, if it's your thing, it's your thing. Personally, though, I don't care about it. Listen to Hello Yassine extras. Literally, Yassine was at my crib. Like, he slept in my crib for like 3 nights before this. He's still in Miami. He's actually like right across the street. Like, I saw him this morning. He used my light. He did an interview. He used this light that we're using for the stream. Why didn't I vlog it? He doesn't show his face. So what am I supposed to do? Just blur out his face the entire time? That would not work at all. But yo, are y'all seeing these massive kick deals? So we already saw that Annoying got like 3 mil. We saw Bruce get 80 mil. Now we see XQC. Let me look it up. XQC. I think it was like 100 mil. What the hell, man? Where's my deal, bro? Give me 100 mil. Wait, where is it? Okay. XQC signed $100 million deal with Kick. And then they looked up the stats. Here, wait. XQC. Watch this. XQC NBA. So they did a comparison right here. After signing to Kick for $100 million for 2 years. 2 years, bro. That's $50 million a year. XQC is officially making more than NBA players just to stream. Steph Curry, 48 mil is the highest paid player right now. LeBron, 44. Bro. That's crazy. And so I'm trying to figure out, like, the reason that a company would pay a streamer or just pay anybody. Let's go to all industries. The reason you pay such a high salary is because you are going to make more. The only reason that you hire employees is because you're going to make more money off them than what you're paying them, whether it be directly or indirectly. So like, say Steph Curry, you pay 48 mil per year. You're going to sell 100 million in tickets just because of his name, right? XQC or any of these streamers, you hope that a lot of the people who watch streams come and you're gonna make over $100 million off of XQC streaming exclusively or non-exclusively on your platform, whether or not it be like maybe they influence other streamers to come onto Kick as well for no payment, and therefore those, like, it's like an indirect thing where the viewers of even people who don't watch XQC are also going to come to Kick. And then also it'll start the momentum for other streamers to sign for Kick for less amount of money. You know what I mean? I just don't understand how they're going to make 100 million off of XQC for 2 years. Like, Kick is going to go out of business, bro. They got to be, I'm not even trying to hate, because again, if Kick offered me a deal, I'd be like, shit, for like 500K, I'd take it. I'd take a 500K deal. I know I'm not getting these million. But for 2 years, you're like, they're money laundering. There's no way Kick is making money right now. There's no way. Twitch, the largest streaming platform, other than maybe like YouTube, they are not even profiting. They have not profited yet. And it's not because they're expanding or whatever. It's just because live streaming is not a very lucrative business. Because it's not like YouTube, where you can tailor ads based on specific interests and consumer behavior. Like, so if you're watching a finance video, you can, a finance company who's like selling stocks or like selling a brokerage, like Robinhood, or say, they can do an ad on that channel because they know the audience is going to be interested in that. For streamers, like, they might be doing anything, to be honest. And so you got to watch like a 30-second ad, and it's not like, it's very basic demographic data that you're using. So these streaming companies just don't make that much money. And I know Kick is backed up by stake, but eventually, like, what's the point of backing a company if it never makes money? Like, I know Stake has bread on bread on bread. They're fucking Subway. Okay? But why not just continue your company, Stake, and just be an online casino and say you're already profiting 100 mil, but now you're putting, or 100 billion, let's say, and you're putting like $1 billion into Kick and it loses money. It's like, why not just keep that $1 billion? It really don't make sense at all, unless they are money laundering, so they're putting it into US dollars so that they can write it off on taxes, or not claim it as profit and keep the rest in Bitcoin. Like, I don't know how they're doing it, bro. I don't know how they have so much money. If you already think about how much they gave Aiden, Bruce, XQC, Annoying, among other people, like they already gave out like a couple hundred mil. Couple hundred, like almost 300 mil potentially. That's like an NBA lineup, bro. And they're saying like Aiden had 100 mil. I don't know if that's true, but he got like a shareholder, like stock. If SQC is getting 100 mil, Bruce got 80 allegedly. Like first of all, I don't even necessarily believe that they got this much money. Like, I'm sorry. It just doesn't make sense. Because you got to think about, again, as I said before, how much money are they actually bringing to the platform? How many subs is $100 million? Let's look. 100 million divided by, let's say, 5. And they don't, Kick doesn't even make money off of subs. Where are they making money? Off ads? And then Yassine, I was talking to, made a good point. So the ads, I think they're giving a large percentage of the ads to the streamers as well. Okay? But let's say that they were getting 100% of the ads. Kick, that is. Who is going to advertise on their platform when they are known for being like an uncensored platform? Because say Aiden is streaming, and I like all of these streamers, like, so don't take it as hate. But say Aiden's doing what he did before, which was watching porn on the streaming site or doing something controversial, whatever it is. And then, he played an ad accidentally, or it just played randomly because somebody joined in on the stream. And it's like, Target, or to name a brand. Starbucks. And then right after the Starbucks ad ends, Aiden says like the N-word. Because Kick lets them do that. No advertiser is going to want to put money into their platform. They're going to go the safe route, which is Twitch, or even better yet, YouTube, where they can control everything, like a way more developed site. You know what I mean? So that's why I think all this Kick shit is fake. It's almost free promo for all of these contracts to leak. Like XQC, I saw him like react to his manager leaking his contract. It's like, come on. It's good promo for Kick. It's good promo for the streamer. Like, shit, if I got signed at 5, let's say I even got 50K from Kick or something to sign me, I'd be like, I'd tell somebody, some fan, not even a fan page, because I don't even think I got fan pages, but I'd tell somebody to like plant something on Twitter being like, Bob Lamb signed a Kick for 10 mil for 1 year. And then it just starts going viral. Like, that's probably because obviously that's a lot of money and I don't deserve that much money. But that's how this shit's going. And again, it makes it look good for Kick because it's like, wow, they got XQC, who's the biggest streamer, and the biggest streamer is making this much money. Like, this must be cool. Let me go check out his stream because he, like, if he's making that much money, it must be really entertaining. And then on the other side with Kick, it's like, damn, Kick is doing that well, or like they're making so much money, their streams must be amazing, their platform must be amazing, or they must be really investing into their platform. Like, let me invest my time into it. And so it's a win-win-win. By lying. It's all lies. Have I seen the Home Depot girl? I have. If Home Depot was smart, and I saw that Shaq hit her up and even went into the store, and other people were, I think I'm not sure if she got fired or something. I don't know what it was. But if Home Depot was smart, they would almost turn her into, is this her? Let's see what she said. But before we get into the video, if they were smart, they would almost turn her into like the Jared that Subway had, aside from all the, I think he got sentenced to jail for like messing with kids. So we don't need any of that. But if Home Depot was smart, they would like endorse her, like, so that she doesn't have to work at Home Depot anymore, because it was an organic thing that she blew up. So why not just back her and be like, yo, just be the face of our brand, since you already blew up. We look like a good company because we gave somebody who was working a 9-to-5 job and obviously did not like working there because she was an attractive girl, right? And she shouldn't be working at Home Depot. Or, you know, I don't know. Somebody's going to cancel me for that. But come on. Let our queens live their lives in the kitchen. No, I'm playing. So, yeah, you're taking someone out of their, let's say, miserable life for free. I don't know. Like, it's just free promo for Home Depot. I don't even care if they cancel me. I was around Zerka, and he was saying even crazier shit. Like nothing is cancelable at this point. If he's not canceled, then it ain't happening. But let's see what she said.
Home Depot girl, the girl who went viral, and just talk about how God is really testing my life right now and just testing my faith and trying to keep my patience in him and just trust that there's a bigger thing coming out of all this. Since I blew up on the internet, I have had so much backlash, good and bad. Like, it's been a lot of good, but you know, you also have that percentage of bad. Like, everybody on Twitter hates me for what? I don't know. Like,
I don't know if a lot of people hate her. I feel like every time you blow up on the internet, you just get a lot of hate no matter what. Like, no matter, you could be the nicest person, just people are gonna be jealous or envious or projecting their own insecurities and or angers out on you. Like, it happens to me too. I'm like, damn, I didn't mean what you were what you were saying or interpreting that I said. But I feel like once you kind of develop a career on social media, you just tend to ignore all that and realize that that's not it's not a reflection of you. So she just probably hasn't gone through that yet because she's so new.
I literally don't know, just because I stood up for myself, and that's fine. And then Instagram's really cool. And then, you know, other situations that have happened throughout this whole process that have just kind of been crazy.
She said OnlyFans is not a good way of making money, or incorrect. It's an incorrect way of making money. I mean, it seems like she's religious. She just said at the beginning, God is testing her or something. So honestly, it aligns with her values, right? Like, she's not selling her body just because she's attractive. She's going to work at Home Depot. But again, Home Depot just needs to step in, give her like $100K a year. You be our spokeswoman. Like, it's good for, you get that minority, right? She's black, I think. And then you get that woman, you get the what? Like the female, I can't even speak right now. The female demographic. And then let's just hope that she's lesbian as well. Then you get that LGBTQ plus, and then you're good. Like, Home Depot's a number one company in the world.
But I literally had to kind of quit my job in this process because of how much I grew.
See, even better, Home Depot, she quit her job because of y'all. So just give her money now.
And how
at least the money that you would have given her, now she just doesn't have to work.
Many people actually seen this, and people were illegally doxing my address and also figuring out where I worked, because, you know, I did have my school in my bio, also my location on Twitter, and Home Depot. So if you put math together, like, people started figuring stuff out. So now I'm gonna have to probably move and just, you know, kind of relocate and start fresh. And I just feel like all
right, I'm sorry, but I don't want to hear what she's saying, but I'm sure that I'm sure that it's all sensitive and whatever, but too long didn't read. But I hope she's okay. I really do. Yeah, whatever it is, stupid and boring. Whatever. Still think Home Depot should just endorse her. Have I heard about Zion? What is Zion? You talking about Zion Williamson? How they're like trying to trade him or something? I saw that. If that's what you're talking about. Music's so dry, we talking about Home Depot workers. Literally, bro. Literally. I'm waiting for us to... Okay, here it is. I just wanted to point this out also before I dip. Why Yeet is a genius. And I'm not even trying to dick suck right now. But, like, so many artists try to run marketing campaigns. And or they try to go viral in different ways. Whether or not it's paid promo or whatever. And they try so hard to, like, I don't know, do like cookie cutter things that other people have done before, so it must work for them. But this is the reason why Yeet just always stands alone, because he's just a genius at marketing. Whether it is for Life, I believe the EP, he partnered with Lyft and then had the Tonka trucks on the night or day that he dropped that were the little cars on the map. Or just the little things, like the language that he has, almost like Carti hieroglyphics that he be saying on his tweets, but Yeet does it in his own way. And then now he's annotating his own genius as the verified profile and annotating his lyrics, saying Percocet, that real vaccine. I just caught a dub. I winning. Okay. Flawless, flawless, flawless. Yeah. Flawless sound cool. I got 2 stupid ass Glocks and it came with the switch. Gun turned semi-auto. I mean, I guess that really it doesn't mean anything. Like, he didn't really say words. But still, it's just, he's too funny, bro. Like, it's organic traffic right there. And that's why he gets views. That's why people fuck with him. That's why people check his stories whenever he says hunky, dunky, bunky. I'm in countries you cannot pronounce, but he spells it wrong. You know what I mean? We've been saying this, the little things matter to the community. Exactly. And it's like a lot of artists try to be rare, but you don't really see Yeet too much on his Instagram. But at least he's doing something that will catch the eye of somebody. And because it's so unique, it will rise to the forefront if it's good enough. And like, that's just something that nobody has ever done. I would never think to do that as an artist or an artist manager. It's just crazy that he even thought of that. You know? And that's why I think also, so a lot of artists let their team do their marketing, but I've always heard that Yeet is the brains behind his marketing, where he'll like lay out the plan of how everything's going to, like, who's going to post what. So if you recall back in the day when he dropped 2 Alive, like he did the free show in LA, and he was already becoming a big artist. He already got like Gunna and Lil Uzi Vert on the features, among other things. Like, you could just tell he was bubbling. He got the Lyrical Lemonade music video, and it had like a relatively small venue, not small, but like medium size. And he threw the free show and posted on his story. And by the way, he had like 500K, maybe even 1 million followers at that time. He told everybody to roll through. And then because so many people came, it turned into a whole story where like the cops had to shut down the show because too many people came, and like people were getting trampled. There were helicopters. And then he even used that for a song. But he turned it into a whole event. And I bet you, and I said this when that happened, I was like, they definitely planned that. But to think that through and actually execute it well, it's crazy. How many genders are there? I'm not even trying to be politically correct, but what does even gender mean? Because Okay. The male sex or the female sex, especially when considered with reference to social and cultural differences rather than biological ones. Shit. I think for sure there are two sexes. Now, genders, I feel like gender and sex used to mean the same thing, but now they've changed the definition. Now, personally, I think that we should only have two genders, but if you know what, they can do whatever they want to do. Gender is fluid. Okay, whatever brainwash shit you want to say from social media, like I've never talked to a sane person who is gender fluid. Have you? People can be non-binary. How you gonna be non-binary? And the whole Uzi thing is just a marketing ploy. He ain't actually. Gender always been a social construct. Shit. Humans are social beings. Like we've always lived in society and communities and played our roles. Now, if you want to play that certain role, then or if you don't want to play it, by all means, go do your thing. Y'all can like exile yourself or go play in the flowers all day. Meanwhile, us tough, real men gonna do the work for you. But I don't know. Just don't ask me to be all sympathetic. Like, here's what I have the issue. I do have an issue about it. Like a deep-rooted issue. When the kids are getting taught in school, like in elementary school, about all this trans gay shit, and I'm not against people being gay, believe me, I don't give a fuck. But like, if we're not even talking, like, being gay is a sexual thing. It's like about, like, why would we care if you're gay? The only difference between a gay man and a heterosexual man is you like to stick your dick in another man or like whatever, right? So if we're not even talking to little kids about sticking dick in vagina, why are we talking to them so early about sticking dick in other men? It don't make sense. It's like you're trying to indoctrinate them, brainwash them into being gay. My nephew, at like 10 years old, came back from school, was asking my sister, like, about this, because the teachers keep asking them, and he was in like 3rd grade, like, it's okay if you're gay, it's okay. And they just kept saying it until the point where he was asking my sister, am I gay? Like, I don't know why they keep asking me. I know they have sex ed, bro. Not in 3rd grade, though. I'm pretty sure sex ed is in 7th grade. It's in 7th grade, dude. Let me add, look. What grade does sex ed start? 7 through 12. That's middle school through high school, bro. You're telling me you're going to teach little kids sex? No, dude. That's literally like being a pedophile. I'm getting to borderline cancellation. I'm not, though. This shouldn't be cancelable. That's the whole issue. Like, people can't even discuss like what's actually good for kids. I don't care if you're gay. I really don't. I don't care if whatever you want to do in your free time, do you. But just like, it's literally like, even if you were talking to a 3rd grader about fucking bitches every single day, like, that is harmful to their brain. And it shouldn't be controversial just to discuss these things and be like, yo, I personally don't think that that's an issue. Like the whole thing that with Nick Merckx, like that shouldn't have been an issue at all. Ugh. And I think a lot of people agree with what I'm saying. It's just that everybody, and believe me, I've felt like I've had to step on eggshells for a while too. But everyone feels, because of canceled culture, everyone feels this kind of the same way. Like, this is a little bit odd that this is going on in the world, but I can't really say anything because I'll get canceled on Twitter or whatever. And even people who actually agree with you, they'll hop on and cancel you too, just because they know other people will, or like they think they will. You know what I mean? A lot of gay people don't even support doing this to kids so early on. It's literally like grooming. What did Nick Merckx do? Essentially, like, Nick Merckx said something about I don't know where, like, what instigated it, but he said they shouldn't be teaching this to little kids, which I totally agree with. Yeah, he said, like, leave children alone. It's like, how is that so bad? They revoked, I think Call of Duty revoked his package or something, and then Tim the Tatman was like, yo, revoke mine too. Fuck y'all. I am not a Democrat at all. Actually, I've never voted. I don't give a fuck about politics at all. I pay attention to the federal government raising or pausing or lowering interest rates. I am here for the bread. I don't care what political party is in power. I'm here to make bread no matter what. I think people who get too locked into politics, or like this side is better than that side, like you're fighting the wrong battle, because that shit, you're just one in like hundreds of millions of people in the US. And if you seriously have a problem where you can't figure out what to do in the situation where a certain party wins and is in power, then you're fucked. You need to prepare for literally any possible scenario. Or at least that's what I think. We need a face-to-face interview with SSG Kobe. I don't know if I'll ever see him in face-to-face at this point after what happened. Although I just confirmed my flight to Chicago in June for Summer Smash. I just bought it the other day, so expect that vlog coming soon. It should be lit, bro. Try to find Uzi. Oh yeah, he is performing there. That would be lit. And yeah, we're almost at 100K on Instagram, but remember, somebody botted the account, so we're like constantly growing followers, but at the same time losing a lot of those bot followers. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know how many real followers are on it, but I think it's more than half at this point. But eventually it'll like catch up and we'll actually start growing, because we've been stuck at 90 to 100K for months, but it is growing. Like the engagement's going up and everything. But yeah, I did see that video with Dom and Ken's girl. I don't know if he's actually dating that girl anymore. But all right, I'm going out, I think. That was that phone call at the very beginning of the stream. So I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Okay. Hopefully I get like a Kick or Rumble deal. If I do, I was talking to my girl, and this is like 1% chance. I'm probably not going to get a deal, but I'm just fantasizing here. Imagine I get a deal where it's like 500K a year or something. Because even $1 million, like what am I going to do with $1 million? So then I would use that to like do IRL streams, and like go across the country, meet up with a bunch of different rappers, and then have people clip up that, all the funny moments. Like that would just be amazing to me. I don't know why. That would be a dream life. Are those deals majority paid in crypto? I don't know. That is a good question though. I mean, if it's from stake on Kick, it might be in Bitcoin. I don't know, so they don't have to pay taxes. But all right, I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Peace out, clap people. Let's see.